I want to read this statement again because it's so important. My body of flesh and affairs exists in my consciousness and is always subject to it and reflecting it. Box that in. Just draw a box around that. Please remember that all of your affairs, all of your conditions are subject to your thinking. No matter how great or how small the conditions of your world, they are all subject to your thought. We continue on the lesson sheet. Body is the effect of mind. Shout that. Mind is cause. Body is effect. Mind projects. Body reflects. Now you see, you have to learn the difference between the projection and the reflection. And you never try to change something on the level of the reflection. You have to change it at the point of what? Projection. This building, beautiful, lavish, gold-coated building, was built as a movie palace in antiquity. I am told that there is a movie projector way up there somewhere that is still intact. The other day we saw a huge screen here that was brought down. If something appears on that screen that we do not like, do we go up to the screen and struggle with the images on the screen? Hey, that's not good. I don't like that. I don't want that. Let me go up here on the screen and change this image. Maybe you'd even tear up the screen, but it would reflect on the back of the wall. If you want to change the reflection on the screen, you have to go up to the projector. Be you transformed by the renewing of your mind. And you see, this is the way many times people deal with their lives, with their affairs, with their conditions. They try to change their affairs on the level of affairs. There is no reality in affairs or conditions. It doesn't make sense, but say it and it'll reveal itself to you. Say it. There is no reality in affairs and conditions. All reality is in mind. Now that's a paradox, even so. Because yes, there is reality in affairs and in conditions, but the reality in affairs and conditions is what? Mind. But in and of themselves, there is no reality in affairs and conditions. This is why I am continually tells man, fear not, I am thy God. Say that. Again, fear not, I am thy God. In other words, stop fearing conditions. Conditions are not God. There is no power in conditions. I am your God. Don't mistake the effect for the cause. Don't get mixed up between cause and effect, or between projection and reflection. I am your God. I am your cause. Your thinking, your awareness. I am your God. Fear not. Don't fear things. How many of you here have a mirror with you? Ladies, out with all mirrors. There's a statement he ascribed to Reverend Ike, but Reverend Ike was not the one I heard say it, but the statement is good anyway. I am my own cause, and I am my own effect. Together? All of you ladies or men who have mirrors, stand with your mirrors. We're going to have a beautiful demonstration. I and my Father are one. You see, the projection and the reflection are one, but the reality is in the projection or the projector. Cause and effect are one, two aspects of the same thing. The Son, reflection, does nothing except what he sees the Father, the cause, do. This is what Jesus meant when he said, the Son does nothing except what he sees the Father do. The theologians, bless their heart, thought that meant that Jesus was standing around watching his daddy. You see what I tell you about trying to be a fundamentalist and interpreting the Bible? The Son does nothing except what he sees the Father do. Oh, look, there's Jesus watching his daddy. And everything he sees his daddy doing, he does. That is not what it means. The Son is the reflection of the Father. Now, I'll prove it to you. Look in the mirror, you who have mirrors. Wiggle your nose. Look in the mirror and wiggle your nose. What does the image in the mirror do when you wiggle your nose? The image in the mirror wiggles her nose, right? You see, the Son does nothing except what he sees the Father do. Do you see what I'm saying? Now, look in the mirror again. Do you like what you see? Look in the mirror again. Is there anything in that mirror that you would like to change? So what are you going to do? Break the mirror to change it? What are you going to have to change if you want to change the reflection in the mirror? Yourself. Meaning, again, that if my affairs that are reflected in my world are not liked by me, I do not attempt to change them on the level of affairs, but on the level of what? Mind. Don't sit there and look in the mirror, I told you. Look. Now wiggle your ears. Come on, wiggle your ears. Now, as you wiggle your ears, you see, the reflection in the mirror also wiggles his or her ears, right? If you didn't wiggle your ears, the reflection in the mirror didn't wiggle its ears. Right? See, she's wiggling her ears there, see? Now, this is a good demonstration. Thank you. Give them a great big hand for this demonstration. This demonstration shows us really that we should be careful how we try to change things. It's not really things that we need to change. It is mind that we need to change. If you're always working on the level of conditions and affairs and things to change them on that level, then you're just like a person looking in the mirror saying, I don't like what I see in this mirror. Let me hold that mirror. Here I am, looking in this mirror. And maybe I see a couple of strands of hair hanging loose here, you see? And how am I going to rearrange that strand of hair that's reach into the mirror and change that strand of hair? No, I can't quite do that, can I? It isn't working. What's wrong with your mirror, Judy? I see in this mirror some strands of my hair. Oh, that's the way we do it. Now, I have to go back to me. If I want to change something, I have to go back to me, back to God. There's a religious program by that name. I wonder if they understand what back to God means. Back to God means back to yourself. Now let me see if there's anything else I want to change about my appearance. Pretty good. Some 6 o'clock whiskers are showing here. Maybe I could brush on a little of this makeup over the whiskers in the mirror. No, it doesn't work well. If I want to cover the whiskers in the mirror, I have to go, what, back to me. A very silly thing to do in a class, but I trust that you see the profound truth.
I know I've been changed. I know I've been changed. I know I've been changed. The angels in the heaven changed my name.